Amiadom edwayefo akese bi no a war office of the special prosecutor Babedruha Albert Akrugu lawyer ni Eja Albert or director asset recovery and management division boss akwaba
ya minia
and then central for ina adamfo otimi ne kosa yenso etimi ne kabishim ewia ne fetch the what say the politicians say ewia ne dey enkomo na ya de ekono Samuel Apiadako, also a lawyer or a director, strategy, research, and communications division on the Dano office of the special prosecutor. Asuyo, Mama Kwaba.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna mean here.
What they say we know. Yeah. Bibiamako. Kisi huye.
Huye pa, huye. No, sweating. Na, a human who goes away. A human thing, so. Also the necra bar for it.
Then a man to Sanyum.
Sanyum, at the Quinty man at 20s or say, that the Lumbanyum not shred the way humanity. Anyhow, ubit me a the opposite in but a month for intimate when it's at.
Was he frustrated?
I wouldn't say he was frustrated. I think, say, over fight corruption. When he said,
was he under political duress?
No. So fight corruption, you know, say corruption will fight you back. But
so the corruption he was fighting him back.
Yes. And not just say you are frustrated. It means say you are telling Ghanaians say na me good.
So that corruption would be no fighting and they're fighting the back.
Bibia, I did was office in here. In the office in the church, my dear Jumane office.
Oh, yeah, baby,
because so one I did I don't who say fight all back because. Office has had a checkered history.
Okay.
So sure, we are Martina made in a chassis and Jai tour for some 1 or 2 years. Office was dormant. So we see by August 2021. No buy so sure office not from scratch. We show office asset from scratch are adding because we hear scar or the be to fidie, we hear any pa no be juma and I feel so we hear a nipa some can nipa don't hear nipa but not some no and Matt said they are all pen on. And I feel Jumano so yeah, we hear cooperation from other law enforcement agency and the authorities. That's our cooperation and Matt.
Okay.
In the end, no person can say or Yenny or not or Yenny name Makwese or Ubia a Janama, Ubia and support.
And to them, parents in the office of the special prosecutor no. Mechanism Kufa the buy, then partner Kofa buy.
So I did the buy and say. First of all, in Church Ghana, for say office of the special prosecutor, no, it be what country BM. If he say United Nations na a deba say, it was a country BM office beer on no share political system nasi. But we be fight Ketashi any dream there. Into your friend United Nations Convention Against Corruption. Into Munaka say country BM yasa, but also money law enforcement. And also money independent both financially and from political control. And Omuka say also ultimately recover assets. In Tisa no more we na Ghana for na was say ya signing.
So that just say what it means is that not existing corruption fighting institutions no. Now won't mean
na. Say UN who say existing institutions no na there was a lack, which is that one. Their heads are easily removed and controlled by the political class.
Okay.
And two, Attorney General, for instance, or a member of cabinet, who you don't expect him to take on his own people near their identity. It is the weaknesses in the existing institution in the OSP, a buffet.
Now, between OSP and Attorney General, time Ben says some collaborate.
You see how
the collaborate. That's an OSP be court, no. She said only Attorney General.
So first for Mukakra, so OSP independent of Attorney General.
Okay.
The Attorney General so also on investigations.
Okay.
Attorney General wo a kuwa investigations man into her kuwa investigations man Attorney General over police or investigation where NIB national security. And OSP no ono yete ne se ono ankasa be investigation.
Okay.
No ono ankasa a prosecute.
Okay.
Sane ye no. Although ya te Attorney General power kakra na dia ma no ntenya Attorney General power is nyina na yete ma no yete only the ones on corruption and corruption related offenses say wogie no na untimi prosecute independent of the Attorney General nti so we especially hwe no mamu no who said there's sufficient evidence or court or no find a docket in command attorney general or go straight to court no filing the case no inti and so saying what you attorney general emunie and na OSP ne so a on share under any ministry. For instance, a law enforcement agency, so you'd have expected here the OSP ne share interior. By in share interior or a prosecutorial office can also share attorney general but on share attorney general
on show be asset
or accountable to parliament. And now omuye say or 7 years non-renewable tenure. Inti
to the influence one
but at the time no ubi intimi you unless say what could be say what could corruption and I say we are any son of no man.
Okay. The existing institutions, let's say IOCO, Office of the Attorney General, SHRAJ, CID, and the NIB, and then in Carfono. Now there were lapses.
Yes.
There were more operations in them. And into the OSP nearby.
Yeah, and I make us a UN requirement, and you're just Ghana. We are self-funding and two cost Sierra Leone OSP or Oko Nigeria OSP or Oko US OSP or Oko UK OSP or Togo. Omuti OSP 2 years ago. Togo sisi a Togo so OSP. The empire say if we are seeing who say sa system we ne kwa e betimi aboa ma ya fight corruption. Nti enye say Ghana pena aye na agent say or TOS. We are self-funding na ya back to that conclusion.
Let me say a very funny question. Mecca OSP not here. Qatar OSP he not here.
Qatar OSP.
Okay.
O must sign it to.
But one thing Hamikakra this position about say the creation of the office of the Special Prosecutor is a UN requirement, and then they said the existing
architecture
of the fight against corruption. No, they are the same institutions on the governing board members. You have Yoko, you have SHRAJ. One was 7. One to be near Jumano. One was the account boom so governing board.
But my mention a governing board, no, they don't interfere in our data.
I know, but they are the governing board.
But I couldn't see the governing board too, want to say for collaboration. And I make us say, yeah, fighting only corruption.
Matthias,
they don't fight corruption. For collaboration, to say. You say Yoko a boy will be easier so will be a board so
but as a science institution no na wa pro and until I say at OSP now papa na wa pro no ko fa ne ba or the chairman e be kan your own pro no what are you trying to
I mean them person say governing board no is there for collaboration.
So they are just
collaboration. Yes.
Also, no, but it's a board. Ghana, you say, try that way. You be a board. The board
is supposed to help from the policy directions. Policy direction, but they don't take part in our day-to-day activity. It's just for policy direction.
Mr. Agugu, I'm sorry for coming on that.
Oh, and I mean, them so one say, send a work on the board. So we share various acts now establishing all the other law enforcement agencies now. But the structure of sending a more higher board now can we share to me whether there's independence or not. Yeah, board no. So we share by our actor. The first person that is mentioned is the special prosecutor himself. But usually we won't say all the other ones. So is the chair of the board and all, and then the institution head is only a member of the board. And so you are the
yes, your civil society.
It's also a civil society. I'm kind of board.
Yeah, I mean, who's a governing board? I see a female anti-corruption campaigner
civil society
to be part of.
To be part of an outsider person or a boss. But Captain, not here, Casey and Casey, as some say, OSP no, or a bit distinct from the other agents. Once a Ghana, the beer is a politician, beer a friend of corruption. The Ghana phone ya tisad na se beboa. Corruption, you can say corruption. You particular offences are OSP shishim. And you idea be a Ghana for friend of corruption and ye in your shishim. Did say causing financial loss.
And you mona shishim.
Say no na the primary offence and ye ya. Be say money laundering, a primary offence and ye ya. Be say stealing, a primary offence and ye ya.
And Timothy na shishim.
I didn't my example using Galamsey. See a case obi akọ forest. Ako ye Galamsey wabra oni permitter enye OSP adwuma ye mum say yetimi hu say Captain Smart na ewo ho and or jiska free papa we wo and o yi nani and papa no ekọ mine ya OSP abem
enti sisila brada pa nisika no ye asensa abode e fola no mo chere na katre ye enti OSP wo betisim say
enu nti say nkane no so kuma answer because nkane no so hu say obi sika edos chen ebia
na dwumo ye
ni adia nti yenka sisila da pa ode aba no and only one of the best investigations are OSP here we might going to one of the best yet take your time because this is the first time a sitting minister an agency, law enforcement agency, etimi achelo akoni fi akɔhwehwɛ ne dem agye additional scanner de na yɛhwehwɛ mu nyina ne
clear this for me mo courses that pa fi mo sanya ska ho
yes in ska
scanner way
scanner
mo fa come office
yes you fa ko yo
scanner way
is it scanner he said court can say yem permanent scanner go back to
before court said she was cleared by Nanado.
No, but that one, nine kind. Mami church case.
No, but she was cleared by Nanado before you went to court.
But we didn't. We are law enforcement. We do criminal investigation.
But if the president clears somebody and you go to court,
but my it's one of the best cases.
That appointee says that my appointee has not done anything.
She has not been cleared.
And
no,
Nanado cleared her.
It was a
he wrote a very beautiful love letter.
Send the see. So Madam Dapa on the year and say Ghana Hano the Biamka say. There were so many laws, but you need efficient laws. There will maybe a friend of unexplained wealth order. And also United Nations Convention Against Corruption say, or say country be be. When you say over 195 countries are signing, including Ghana, and so Ghana you need some rano. Yeah, Titi OSP mrano, ne wom, any film. I didn't mrawe. Mrawe chere say ubi usikano ujepa dera wono, a door so chain, aketua de mawa.
And I will bra waba.
And no, let's just say, we say a more chair, quite how fast or when yes, can. The Captain Smart, ever hand, remember, say, Chianica 30,000 cities. The Captain Smart will feel bear 20. A work cars are Cassian no manoma. Into ye, but my beshe say, now you took at 30,000, you might bear 10 years, cry, won't mean to know my away. Into Beshu Shumani, Captain Smart will win in lottery, and I ever Ghana, NLA. If you move in lottery, and I will be a picture in Japan, very shumuna, you won't say, no cry, not fee. Akoshe wa asset we declare ni sanu manye be ti wie ne match ya ka emran say ye do be court ni aka che court ni say ye hwe wo lawful income ene e japade a wa emfa na court will tell you say Captain Smart chere kwan ya fa so ni escam basamra no ye ni bi wo Ghana nti e wo spitimi hwehwe mu ehun say scan no wo no e match with the lawful income but
security is the power
yes okay in a match nti but ke wo samra na kayen yehu hia se de beko iyoko ke beko straight to court no abe cheche kwan a onya access kan ba ye ni bi no another way no say obi sika e match a money laundering possibly money laundering enti na ma ye de ko ma iyoko say munji case na ya hwehwe ma hu say untimi account for how onya scan enti munye money laundering and ho na ye expect say iyoko ba be scan. What is the message?
Somebody scan am mo fine come out yuko.
Debi. Says can on court declare say yem famano. But that time na e dey man refi. Na say over time.
Na 2.8 million Ghana cedis.
Well, components of dollars and pounds.
$500,000. There were some other smaller
there were other denominations.
Normal explanation because you are supposed to explain where
yes so explanation in some majority of them say na so yashishim you say or say okay first of all no say obi wa brochain or this cabro right no mo find project into no ntin ma scan by and no ma
how frustrating was that investigation?
It was not frustrating in terms of
how did you feel the office, not you, the office, OSP office, how did you feel?
Well, I think
the president has issued a statement.
It did not affect us.
It did not affect us.
No, it can't affect him. How did you feel?
Well, we didn't feel anything. We are
any feelings.
Because that time no one can call.
Yeah, but any feelings.
Yes, Captain Smart. Or the near maybe a studio ha. Enti disciplinary committee of media general. I need the investigative committee of media general. Investigate Captain na yemhwe. You go so ebe investigate na and anti be your group CEO no throw letter ba say minim say wonye hwe
one analysis now you know e to chemefi say wo no situation na maye no che say anti bi no etimi mu ba ye na anti bi ni ntimi
we are not
under the control of the president.
Everybody is under the control of the president.
No, we are not.
On paper we have independent strategies independent.
On
paper the electoral commissioner is independent on paper. Everybody in this country is independent on paper. Nti I don't know the mo ye lawyer for ntumbe come here but yes we are born the enim boba enim hwe. Nti no yet one ye hu say mo ball na ye na ye ntimi nto but ball goal no de yetimi
Inti near Sanchichumu, the OSP, the way he is setting up and say he is not controlled by the president. Inti Juma was so in Obitimiaye. You can frustrate his Juma by saying say the other agencies should not work with him. Obitimiaye, sir. I know the Obitimiaye, but so in a Juma do energy. Juma, you kum, and you kum say, first of all, say will be this kind of fabrication by a coffee shimono, you know in Pakroni conference. Na yesadema ebia so musini on pakroni ndin komo
ye pakroni tum so discuss about by
ye busa no se discuss na de ban na de wontimi nka de amount na but okay then now this kind about so or tina plane mu na plane mu o cheche $10,000 and ma mo multiply the plane no obusia fo na na tima na so there be total strangers no cheche is kan to do to kan na ojiji ni na and o de but unim say there's an offense now because Ghana won't mean first more than $10,000
But if the OSP is independent, you could have responded to the president's letter.
No. Why should we respond? We are investigating.
He's an individual.
But we investigate.
You see,
no, hold on.
The point is that Mr. Krugu, you are a lawyer. Say it has to say. You see, we are talking about an authority, not just a mayor person, but the president of the land. The president of the land. Who would appoint you and later you become independent? You are investigating somebody and this authority issues a statement indicating that meanwhile, any part of this can if you are or chairman nipa of plane wow, as a perfume. Yeah, cheche o plane name and then do to international airport no. Yeah, ni Jesus betons are the fatum no the atum sa no akamboano. Even from what you're saying, the explanation of the said person and sisi
until now what was yen show the yeno credit who work out there by yen show no credit.
They won't okay
they can't work out into yeshu muno ubo si won pakroni disclare Ghana wabra when declare the port. It's an offense not to declare. So that's one. Inti secondly, Osaka Chere say we Ghana in Botiabuchi, American citizen as well.
American citizen.
So let me finish the point. So any here second one, the second one so say oh a year sika near there the here no so enye no kre. And o say ni brother bi a shoe factory near there, the factory no gu enye adwuma near there. Nti kan nyina aboma. Ubonu say all the plausible explanations and Quebec scanning a legitimate and yet and ye de command you could say now me catch you say ni sa law na ye betimi dia court I see this kind of friend unexplained wealth order court in be seize this kind of my ye ntimi nti die hu ni say and there were so many predicate offenses ubetimi dia enya no money laundering and ye de command Yoko now tie Yoko is under attorney general and attorney general at that time also catch Yoko say mo hwehwem the mo hwehwem untimi mebo OSP so bo say ya anya adwuma ya ye adwuma wi e dey come another state agency e wo so oye if it ono na wo so oye dey aka no wa anya untimi fa so bo na meto OSP so
from the onset the establishment of the OSP there's a lacuna from where when we are investigating any political person they can run away through that space no hold it there
You like to make your own deductions.
No, hold it there. No. The point is that it is money laundering. Are you to investigate that?
No. So it's not a lacuna.
Hold on. It's another agency. Please. We are trying to fight corruption. And corruption are here fighting. You see, Yoko, Amwa, NIB, Wamwa, SFO, Wamwa, Wamwa, to almost say agrono. And that is why we're looking for an institution who become independent even of the signature of the president. And then this independent institution, we are saying that if it is about money laundering, because politicians, majority of them are into that arena, don't investigate. Worry. No, number two, If it is woefully causing financial loss to the state, you are not to investigate. It has to go back to institution. I say, Abuama Krono Kosrono. So what it means is that OSP Nankasa was created on the devil's throat. What was that question anymore? One found some questions or men were doing.
It is very good. Say what me a bonnet of anti and anna okan. See, I dare okan say, OSP yet and I man a particular jurisdiction which is just corruption and corruption related. It is about jurisdiction. So the argument now you say you expanded. It's the same argument I appear before the Constitution Review Commission. You catch you say or someone expanded the mandate of the OSP. They cover all these other financial crimes so that the OSP can adequately take care of it. But I know since you can say a lacuna in terms of jurisdiction, but a lacuna in terms of a juma was say
politician no create or nyansa or no so person or the bokro no into create. No, we know these things. I mean, we followed politicians for a longer time. That's why I'm saying that OSP are then that is for frustration purposes. Enti sentesa money laundering to me over $1 billion be rest system name and destabilizing the economy. Why are you stopping the OSP who is independent from investigating?
So a similar kind of does it said all kind, but say investigating corruption, near money laundering, it me at the count. It's we had case here at the court, the Mustafa Ahmed case. We won't say extortion, abuse of office, and money laundering. Into any time I human being a corruption offense, it me the canning in account, including financial loss. But see any corruption, you intimate for the canning in account. Into no jurisdiction with their but they can say, you push it forward, say, having worked with the OSP for about 4 years or 3 years, you say there are certain changes also more, including say, was a Ghana pass the unexplained wealth order law. But a Kroma, no bill, no civil society help me, but Parliament, free.
Then the Parliament, Parliament, that majority was the MPP.
Almost a Bama is OSP too powerful. What am I saying?
We want to fight corruption.
Yes.
So why did the MPP majority voted in favor of that?
In fact, what's that you're saying to a collaboration say the other agencies no way born they say idea omo ye dada no eno ye betimi pass ya momo no my. But the problem again is that if they are under the control of the executive, then they may be stopped from doing the work.
Mr. Akugo, look me in the eye and answer this question.
Tell me.
Are you sure the politician will add these things to the powers of the OSP? Be sincere.
I'm very sure they will add it.
They will not.
They will.
They will not.
In fact, they should.
They will not.
My confidence lies in the fact that at the moment we are running the reset agenda. And the reset agenda, no, it also encompasses areas of corruption and good governance. So I want to believe, say, parliamentarians this time around. Also, I can only be confident. No, I can only be confident.
Don't preach GDA in politicians.
I can only be confident. I'm very.
You see, most citizens know what's the demand.
We don't have the powers. You see,
we have the powers.
The parliamentary system of governance.
Yes.
And the presidential system of governance. Anytime you see the two marrying, and there's no way of separation and divorce, it becomes very, very empirical and practically difficult to push the citizens to fix certain things. We cannot. Because at the end of the day, Honorable PC appeal for Iba even year to Vodafone Krano, $5,000 changed hands. That's number one. Number two. Which a parliamentary system here? One my say MP Sanko Parliament to Krano, for former members of Parliament, no consignment so maba.
Captain, the Okanin Mijitum. But the Mesuma can say, as citizens, yes, yet me, you bet me pushy those in power to make changes. I pay. Often, you allow politics to divide us, but the gun of winning kaboom near Kase, I do win a pa. Mijidi say, you bet me achieve that result. Okay. Pessimism no metiase, and at the same time, I also think say all over the world, citizens have caused changes. Until dear bay.
Mr. Akugo, when are we in charge of recovery? Yes. Why recover them?
Recovery is a heavy
Bit to say.
And taking it case by case.
Okay.
say you share a case where they call court MPA case no. Mustafa Hamid and 9 others. The Republic versus Mustafa Hamid and 9 others. A year recoveries in excess of 139 million.
Because why you recovery and person with him. Ukofa will be passing. Secondly, will be them. And I'm fine with him. No, who's a wire recovery.
Okay. And the senior Jumani say you investigate you are. There's something we call follow the money principle. In say corruption is financial crime. It's kasem. And this can our fan. I any can say because of your position. Ye DHR, a tracy, a track, echo home baby, scano, echo pie.
Okay.
It is offer a scanner, say what they told dying, or they told FAB, and as they told any other property, cars, any land, any BBR.
There's a proceeds from that financial crime.
Then we deem it tainted. And we come and then seize and then freeze those assets. And they are only a Jumadi painstakingly.
That was a
case. No, a dime be a estate houses.
So why the Namoje?
Omina.
What can we now?
Mustafa Hamid Kahon. Jacob.
Mustafa Moje, the Namoje, the
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Say, Omami wu Nasa will say, Onua.
Or started more already. It's much Mustafa dying.
Me say, ya J and your uncle. There are 10 people. There are 10 individuals. Case no. Me catch us say, Omunina, Japade. Yet, yes, also Craig Guswa, ye more. Yenya a lot of leads. And it's a bio honors a beer will be. Then in Sanyan and Casa property no. And I say, on number be Casa, ye enjoy property. And yes, any pattern in a major movie. Yeah, J. But my physical cash will be out. Oh, physical cash. So far, you physical cash seizure because Oma dissipated those resources. Nina, we bring on the to our property. It be a filling stations, idea and Satoso. It be a trucks, these fuel tanker trucks, about 26 of them. Idea and Satoso. Ghana for fees a more your friend is in Koliku. Idea was a case. I don't know if you can go into why we Abraham ni Yajidan we won ho. Bang ni Yaji we won ho. Meaning if you can do that. No, if you cannot do it. It will be unfair to do that because a seminal court that I charge you. Now Enchibia, the member penny say you should all follow this case. When I'm a lawyer, so can be president. Yes, when I'm can into where you make case and say send our court, but send you who I young can. And you know, UPP. That in the way the intiminka. Maybe. Because the Republic versus Womo, yeah, the Republic. Timianko court. What court? I want you to say a kind. Apart from the kind. Captain, apart from MPA case, UPPF, no. So we share a SML case now, there are a lot of properties here, Tracy, and also so the same process is ongoing. Again, so okay, another case like MIF, like MIF case now. We are also investigating MIF. There are all the issues about gold for oil, gold for forex, and so all the aggregators are this come on, so far property now. This kind of cotton, you know, my fine Jumano. And also, you saw a lot. I don't know, young OSP. No, Captain, we have a question in C. May I still hold that opinion, sir? Sir, even though, say, a sapim pa, young no, na fee, young question, and Mrana or the Bebana for. Now you will say areas na encahono. Yeah, they are cocked because they say OSP knows you or no. Maybe you must have met me. I feel my mental show. We're born to far. Yeah, Kasa, just like me more also Kasa, ye dinner Kasa, my intimate Kasa. I didn't mean OSP. Intimate OSP. It's a state institution. Well, I didn't yet one I didn't mean a young police. I didn't young Yoko. I didn't young Shraj. I didn't young FIC. It's here. What can Omadi Omatimi I am a state institution. A state institution are creating. My name in short. You go BNI. OSPI a team. My member. You know. Okay. My tell the operational. The operational. I know you go through the process. It is good.
because right now my catcher say your court constitution review commissioner and your catcher omu say e was say omu ye OSP no fofo and a constitution review no omu hwehwe no mamiti yen twen omu recommendation omu de beba because at the can say also OSP no ye de court constitution mo after the court constitution ma na yen fa all anti-corruption powers and share OSP na say na for yentimi delineate article 88 said the bear this confusion say na OSP shall attorney general so shall attorney general say esubitwa na for so omu make sure say once omu dey all corruption and financial yabesho OSP na say means OSP no can now do much broader work did they all can a recommendation accordada but at the quantity of OSP ni say OSP say see an oko boardrooms everywhere na ka say OSP ade OSP hu a idea a boy man for shake no Ghana. I'm 100% sure because
are you sure?
What here
can I forget not to grow him OSP or
what here now kasana
me patronya botre mame
also one mama
can I forget not to grow him
when the catch us at the time I know it's criminal investigation they do the stage and now say
Devin Patrol de Nyabocha can I forget not to grow him yeah who said na mo
let's see the other party krumwa
oh see the other party say
na edu boy into krumwa
Devin meba na the other part
na custom into krumwa
we dey no to nchen a covid buy alata ni your bagigi sika yi wo hoyi
why do you think say under our jurisdiction
no whether it is under your jurisdiction who patch say your body na nkrofo your match I'm telling you say people see the OSP as a collaborator.
No. Because of propaganda. But Mami Chiumu so Mami Chiumu. Because Tiana, sheda in nim the and on a daily basis, nim pay banning lawyers ebano, and in some years yet tina, and tina mawakasan. But on say, na Madame Wu National Security, I mean, didn't come on say, on say to me, boy, cheaper National Security say, and yet you might and yes, and I'm say, yeah, Mutim so we might go into Mokasa. Because no man is save, no. Even think a chromophobia planning so much we be saying that you intercepting you come bagana for ante into much say ye the same way in American preventive work now OSP yellow by the name of OSP no is so big that you are let's give an example SML say kayanya criminal investigation and a President Mahama engineer so ka in the next 5 years we are going to pay them 8 billion Ghana cedis the CIA investigation now President Mahama Echebun sa 8 billion and could be a pocket beam. You bet me the IE rules, you bet me the hospital.
Why this time? You see, that's what I'm saying that the lacuna favors the one who got to OSP. What? Listen carefully. OSP about 2018. SML by year bay. We knew the operations. Matami do a bit trim call. Kise jabe no. After about Matami do call 2 years later, so about moi. Was akufa do ho kamuntumi nya
na waka wasema wi ti yeso ye kai so asema o kan Ghana for muntio sometimes it depends on when leads come in near there they obetimi hu say bibi koso a enkoye now so he FBI ma me example ana Ghana for kan sembi romance scam na a problem affect American citizens pa FBI used 6 years to investigate it. Omo ba Ghana omo be fa Ghana for akono omo di 1 year 3 months where court and sana extradition e baso e no ma take e kwa nti obetimi aka say ade na wo but investigations take time now my mensa anko de na make am so 8 billion more than 8 billion ya save now yonko ghost names ye share ghost names corruption risks say ye shall say from northern region that year na year 2022 no ye hu say 34 million na ye tuama amanfo a omunye nipa nti that year ye blockade 34 million
wow
and nti tamale alone because na a project a ye across Ghana but nsensem bi buy na ye ntimi anto aso nsensem bi buy say eyi
nsensem ya
chuma mentwe eye bibia na ebetimi aka
eye bibia na ebetimi aka say we isi
ma mentwe say membeka say ma mentwe nsensem bi buy na say controller for at that time no na ase ade no etwako mo ho kakra
ena mujaye
ye njaye you need a cooperation of other agencies
ena we are independent
of course but won kwa ntimi you need a cooperation
we are independent
no ghost names nya there independent say because omo control data no who battle omo say be verify say be scan no enyira it is no incorporate too much ojuma ebe enye so frustrate we know
you last as you speak because the controller and accountant general currently more or less is under the finance ministry they are under the authority of the president because omo independent sir no OSP investigate na ade no controller and accountant general na ono ne tua aban adwuma ye for kan Peter ne dia be hyem na ono no incorporate na your president tikroyim your finance minister tikroyim na o man timi aka ho hwe e ma OSP so ago nsem
asem na wo kanon o ye nti say OSP nko asem but in Ghana no every sector you find these things whether in the health sector, in the army, in the police,
we want country about
inti mame nkosu biem. I don't say 34 million is saved for just northern region alone. And operation, you see, Omugusu or Moye. As a recovery, they are recovering about 65 million. Other parts, but the present chances are 34 million. In Cayenne, discover a loan that time you're blocking now. In the next 10 years.
The time I'm yesterday, national service in that way. National service no goes names no more.
National service don't see you so there's so many cases into untimi say as what to say be to why kai say even workers for the office in 2023 2024 into capacity so kan say oti bibi na isra I was say otobo na umani nyini abotana mu ninti na mu de bia mu change coaches. They said the moon change.
No, because I was saboteur.
No, only saboteur now. And they won't mean yes successful. Because FBI, FBI, the same challenges now.
Sister, the part with the more famous FBI, and they
because he said, no, they catch us money laundering. Now,
it's money man, and I'm cancel money laundering. It's Abraham and all American citizens, money laundering, and
yeah, FBI, and the end of the brain, and they might it's me, Gina's way, can't say money laundering. It's open, saying, yeah, there might also all your money laundering until I didn't see. I don't, and yes, you see, what.
And your fault. I am not saying it's your fault.
Yeah, but if it's not my fault, allow me to talk.
And your question was original Quintia.
Debbie, and Tissa. Oh, if we are saying we. You were America, you were the police team here, you were the FBI team here. When we are going to Umunya May 9th, is it September 11th? Because at that time they were not cooperating. The institutions in America were not cooperating. Until Umunya 9/11, until Umunya. It's about cooperation. Yes, it's a cooperation, Burma, and no matter. I can say there's a lot of cooperation between us and all the agencies. Yeah, there's a lot of cooperation. There's a lot of cooperation.
Kenoforiata, Asantime Tru, Gabio Chredako, Akufado, all my OSP crying Yajuma.
Inti, they're not Ryan Cosunians and Kebim. And yeah, you saw Scary, a civil gun, says Scary. Tall. Now, mo person moton. And yet say, the way I see Corona say, a catastrophe should be bewam. Into your 9 so say, Muntiminton, yes, she should marry. Ever pimlay, Yentinian ton tall. Sankia Tonya, Cafe Scar, Ka Ebequa Monfu Butum. Nina OSP Nasibu. Yenfa Martinami to cry and into him. Or ye Japa, royalty say, you know. And a man, Yentinian call ahead with a Japano. That is a lot of saving for Ghana. It is also OSP Juma or Yena. And then yes, you see, voyage, you see, we are side in the Paco court. To say ghost names 34, you didn't pass 6 Kujina court or Tamale. They are found you more guilty. What am I say? You convict you. Your cases be Brioko Tamale, CCR, your Northern Development Authority, almost see you in any deputies. You making sure say they were sacked. And after they were sacked, and another, they are on trial. Case now advancing very well. Oba Accra ha, your Mustafa Hamid, your PP boss Ajinim Boatin, your Charles Bisu, your Rice scandal, your so many other cases were court. But OSP does not determine how long a case it be due or court. In terms of what say, any person I'm doing much, any person I'm doing OSP you buy and chair 3 years. Yet to me the cases are court. Now in Ghana the average criminal trial it take between 5 and 7 years. In this all case, what is one but OSP say? I didn't up to now. Want to mean you be able to meet OSP no soon fast. Court process.
Say I know the from the conversation we're having here. Few things I have read. I think that we have to collapse the OSP, and then yenshi shine for front yen kase. Ade we are na yesi uyoko ya onimi ye. Inti yeti OSP no. Yansa mfanka OSP no. Inti OSP ni sa tumi so be investigating money laundering. Inti sa na tie dia. Yanfanko kan OSP.
I think say what's up for back to Nkoma ye DAW. You catch us say Nkoma na wo ka sisia no. Enye a issue about collapsing. We use the wrong word. It's an issue about
we sitting here, we think that we are just wasting money.
But sisia na we can
we are just wasting money.
Captain, we opinionated to me to us. But I'm so sure the facts and yet the old 8 billion now you save. What wasting money?
Why didn't you save it?
What do you mean by why didn't you save it? Why didn't you save it? Have we saved or why didn't we save it?
We're saving the same.
Somebody okay.
We're saving the same.
Yenjara Ghana for you saving.
We are then a chance on saving 8 billion.
Ojin say na a contract ne that's war on a didn't in any
contract then you contract in and say contract na chrono na buy until then we hear chance on saving 8 billion.
Idea a year and say a year criminal investigation na yetimi determine say SML for no more year juma omo year juma ye chi omoka and based on that na president who read the president letter no or say based on the investigation of the OSP I have cancelled or terminated the contract. That's a big savings. Ubetimi lampuni but Uti TV3 ya. Uti TV3. Uti TV3. Meba. Meba za kono. Mama nka se cho. Uti unse station ubetimi ka se osu nimfa so say collapse.
I don't care.
Because almost say omo a lot of loss near there. Also betimi ka cho omo say wetimi generate viewership near there.
The viewership keke.
And now what me the revenue about
the revenue keke. The point is that OSP ne si ho yeah, the second I want him think boom say ya na mo ka che Ghana for na no mo jin say so you listen if you really want to
listen so listen are you asking questions or you are giving your own opinion
listen and respond
but you listen you are responding you are repeating
the second OSP name thing am na pia enye se nipa na ote wo OSP na ye yo enye adwumayefo na wo mo ye adwuma wo office wo na ye yo nipa na ode ba ye na share that yes enti amade ote ho ye adwuma no semi ye amade ote ho ye adwuma no ono no sese no moja enwunu no ebi se nipa na o create sa office no kwan yo fa so create ye ne se ye kroma ye politicians you ya yen pa emra na we constitution mu kura say willfully and woefully causing financial loss to the state and no the esema OSP no ye very very independent no men ko knowing very well say ye affair for politicians ye be bokro no nti wo men ko chenie number 2 say money laundering na ye betimi a sheda asesa sika na fa baabi ye dia bewuram because ye nim say Captain Smart wo sika bebre mini da akote wo sika bebre akurubu wo sika bebre na se okona ko hwehwem na se enne ne bosuma ketua ne na dwuma oye no ntale a eno no OSP no oye very very independent no ontimi nhwehwem adenti ye nim sa de we na ewom dada se se de ono aka yi na ekodu parliament a ne se no ye yi afrim denti ye yi eno nko a sa de na ebema OSP are very powerful a obechi kwadwo wachi ama na wachi esiri de ye yi eno film. That is why I'm saying that. Yeah, the second year one in fit. Yes, nipa na te ho ye adwuma no. Ana nyese kwisi ajabe no. But when ye dey ade ne ba ye no. Emo adwuma na oyo no.
What make say mama njem na kasa. The kind of omunti o. Eto da yetimi kasa ba na ye njina mra so. Nti ye nche de mra ne chere. On. Obetimi aka say eti say obaka say bia galamsey yentimi fight galamsey ye find institutional fight galamsey yengu no yengu Ghana police ana money laundry bibre wo Ghana yentimi nya enti yengu no uko ewiase afanye nyina institution bienu a otimi ye bibia enti na ye wo institution uko America mu institution bibre ye wo FBI ye wo CIA ye wo firms mo secret service ye wo so many ye wo office of special counsel so many institutions bia wo na adwuma oye. But the here ni say ye be carbon na ya collaborate na yetimi aye adwuma eno na here say yetimi collaborate here this issue about say OSP ni money laundering power crank can may issue because the other agency no ono so be fa no yetimi aye nti the here na wo say preaches here ni say ye be collaborate na yetimi aye adwuma but OSP ni there eno ni your surest bet currently in Ghana and enye obi na eteye yeti because idea omanya ya yewo wiase nyina but together say or say country be nya office be say OSP na ye ma no emre kakra if you say the OSP no I go through a checkered history dem me pa chen say ye ma no emre kakra because ye buy honorable Kisieja been by 3 years or 4 years money I was no establish office no and at the same time no ye cases Ubun said during the time no cry now or investigate SML he went through impeachment twice. When they go through impeachment or mindset of the Bayajuma. So frustrations are there. But the fact that there's frustration there doesn't mean say you throw away the baby with the bathwater. I know that me person me chair Ghana for say frustrations will always be there. There's no way about fighting corruption.
But you said you were not frustrated.
No, make up frustrations are I'm talking about generally so yeah Juma. Mo has see am yeah Juma. Mo ntimi kan chem say you be am here or somebody yeah Juma mo.
Yeah. We have it.
And a salary so okay, ma'am. Me bisa keke.
Me salary.
Me comfortable. We are comfortable. But ube busa on crop we
are comfortable.
Debi. Ontimi nkasa mo.
I don't know. I want to kasama OSP. Me so kasama oni also talking about.
Oniye o the phone you twa me say.
Are comfortable?
O ni issue say bia na win. That am part. Adam person say
different from company.
The person say we are say untimi nya bibia 100%. There will be some frustration. And idea ne fight deal we are see baby all over a corruption. Even from China to Ghana a corruption. Inti yema time kakra no ma beto yi de nyan say benya leader or no super supported the fight. Nyan say benya yes in few watch but say in few watch because office no in the middle no it could have say after na office na revival until see a yen support office no na after the year comes now also uji2 no constitution review commission no every how betimi a reform OSP no na wetimi a work better but this whole idea say because say we are saying yen to ntwene dey and ka say na all the other institutions na na omo de won ka say yen to
and IGP police no ebo ane apamaji
until see ada na won ka say mami musa asemo mami musa
OSP no minim de nti e ba ye o mo de akwahye United Nations
ya kire wase
so wonti answer na UN e be ba ha no chachuchi kata say ye papa na nye papa ko jail based on something
abama for court nti dey asem na wo ka ma for court wo pe say ene ya chi obi ane na ko tu bi ene ko tere China
Debi men kasa asem na ha wo ko China ho ko bobi say na so yes ade na wunsa what are you saying please
go tell China because don't
throw these tantrums otherwise we'll go on that tangent don't do that who kasa me en ko China and the en ko tena China
no me say wo na wo ka asem ko tere China
nti men kasa asem den chebe wo
kasa mi endia kube ene na won ti kube ene
China na wo kasa and the men ko tena China no
because how do you make me yes, because
OSP will first budget na buy and if China na buy
where do you work Captain
what are you saying here
the person Mr. a lot of ideas on us
and now you may idea
the
point is that office of the special prosecutor no and
you keep reversing yourself
when you fast where they buy and yes or the same me won't mean say somebody
the
point is that you share that they see what to frustrate and you may be sentence and counting coaches the other part now one fasika way when they can't say money laundering it is the law apart from where now recover no OSP so far all in all cases say na mo de court.
That's my book is
please opening
my boni nyina che
who want to say busan bi who boss say so can somebody how many cases in court
and me catch your cases nini uko tamalia your PP
within say na mo de court case ye ka say cases say na de court man ka say boni padin ana kire me say how many cases say be the 10 na court ye the 20 na court you were a lawyer
na cases ready in church you the cases no cases 8 na work within 2020
who hear me question examination say
the cases are
who can say you I put it to you say me here no answer ma be kire me say who you lawyer me lawyer so listen to the questions well and answer how many cases we your question you what how your question
who repeat no
I'm not repeating
no waka wasem
me repeating this strategy I know you've been in the media circles before.
I've been into, but we
how many cases now the court?
Yes, within the 3 years, the 8 cases now court, big cases, yeah. And you were more investigations here. The court.
It's only 3 cases.
8. And
what the court within the 3 years.
Yes,
fantastic. Pacho, Mr. Recovery. What the budget in a year, Juma? Meboa. Over the years.
The budget in a year.
Oh, opening then now you are a lawyer, don't do this.
The budget.
No, you are a lawyer, don't do this.
Go ahead.
One thing can't tell media general the budget in a year, to be saying. So stop what you are doing.
Who told this about it will take investigation to see
what are you talking about. Well, look at what you are saying. You are a lawyer. Stop this. Stop this. You are a lawyer.
Oh, I don't have as a
no, you are a lawyer. Don't do this, Mr. Akurubu. Budgets over the period. Sika send the money office of the Special Prosecutor.
Captain. That question I will be saying, Mate in Semibri, and I know why you're asking this question. A bit me can say, budget almost so. Scabby and so many who don't want OSP is not the only law enforcement agency in this country. Some more percent you share how much is given to every institution and how much they make in return. Let's do it holistically.
Won't you say a commercial entity?
Yeah, let's do it holistically. See, say your amount budget set for year Juma. Do you know the mandate of the OSP? There are 4 things you are supposed to do. The first thing we do is to take steps to prevent corruption. The foremost thing. Then where there is corruption, or we perceive or we suspect that there is corruption, we investigate. We also recover assets linked to the process of the crime. And then we prosecute when the need be. These are 4 important objectives your Setama office. So if you want to measure the performance of the office, you must be looking at it in terms of
fantastic. So you've done a very good job.
Yes.
You know, Musika Monsaka yourself because I'm confessing
you need to take our hasses here. Wow, we're journalists. We budgetary allocation.
A public document.
So Ministry of Finance.
Ministry of Parliament budget statement.
Calculation.
So yes, that calculation.
What
is important to us?
So you can't budget and you can say the Sikawe office of the Special Prosecutor.
Oh, Debbie. Okay.
And yet just us.
And just us. It's for all the states. But you see, the most important thing, Captain, you were talking about we are setting ourselves and doing independent job. And that somebody has set up the office and if you are you are muzzled out and all that.
It's about sitting here. What do you mean budget? I'll give you time to respond to that.
What do you want to say about budget again?
How much am I receiving?
We are not to sit in public and talk about, this is how much government has given to us. It is a public knowledge.
Okay.
So if you want to know, you can know it.
Because calculation say from 2018 and now you know
what I'm saying is that why I want to say 2018 and it is not whether you were there or not. Dampare is the former IGP. There's somebody who was a DCOP who is still a DCOP. So the issues got nothing to do with whether you were there or not. We're talking about budget.
Your question is what about the budget?
What do you mean by what about the budget?
What about the budget of the OSP?
What do you want to know? Maybe South say.
Yes.
OSP Juana Moya.
Yes.
Sikasa no receive some financial Juma.
And yes,
sitting here, I can't tell you because I don't even work with finance.
Public information.
Public information. Then I will So tell us, yes,
of the Ministry of Finance, budget because your budget allocation.
So tell me, what do you want to know about our budget?
What do I want to know?
Yes, because you mentioned budget.
You should tell us. Because what time 4?
Yes.
Prime.
So what is your question about the budget in relation to what I've told you?
I think I remember. I think I
remember. Sika.
Yes.
That's what I'm maybe some president. More budget, no. I'm on Saka because 2018 plus or minus. We released 3.7 million Ghana cedis to the office of the Special Prosecutor, where Martin Abidu was in charge. 2019.
So you can't say a release this.
Oh,
that
please.
mean, you can't say a release this.
We are lawyer.
How are you?
I am man, yes, sir. We are lawyer. Until me, we are
lawyer.
No, you are a lawyer.
Why do you think so?
No, stop this. You are a lawyer.
You to stop that. You are a presenter.
Yes,
so
I am not a lawyer.
Yes, so
public knowledge. Now, fair catch also, so I won't say America.
No, I was here church. Until I say,
yeah, I don't want to win one until they ain't
see him. Yes, say public knowledge. And yes, my farmer. It's on the website. And I was say you release the 3.whatever million. And I say you can't say you release here. It's different from say a Diama institution. Say you can't say
you release. What are you talking about?
You can't say allocate a 3.8. It doesn't mean say you release. So
let me say what I have here.
And you said that I'm correcting you.
And then I wouldn't know how do you correct something you don't have an idea.
The terminology you are using.
The terminology is that budget I can't hear what Ghana has. Can operate catch and say, OSP. Oma requested that amount of money. Until the end said 2018, you received over 3.7 million Ghana cedis.
In Japan, wow. 3.7.
That was the beginning.
It's
yes.
And then 2019, 180 million. Of which made that time, Kurano, make one some said, 180 million. 2020, 138 million. 2021, 124 million. 2022, your friend is saying, Matnami du Koyeno, office in Daho. Esin fie mienu na yenya nipa bi anhye ho sa sika no Ken Operator came back after 2021 to tell us that release na sika na say na a core account mu no one friend of parliament honorable the man poison di no we say John Kuma core parliament or responding to those questions no or can say the monies were directly sent to the account of the OSP even though wo mu ni pani a oda adwuma na no it's sa sika no plus or minus a coin. What do you know to 2022 and also 138 million Ghana cedis. 2023 129 million. 2024 149 million Ghana cedis. Plus or minus the finance ministry na nkasa budget bi omo kan bia omo de ba no. It means that OSP office no. Yema ye kura no. Yama over 863 million Ghana cedis. That is why you said beautifully. Mo adwuma 4 esese mo ye. Entino sa 863 million Ghana cedis here per budget aye kan okurum ha no. One, monsa kan ni na. Monsa kan ni na monsa kan say. Adwuma na mo ye no sike ni won tire mo ntimi nye. Mo logistical constraints and asset then. And then you guys
so what we answer. So Ghana for Muntio often say ye kase ya budget enye the omubo born of parliament no na etoda ni nyina ba because he releases ka quarterly etoda na omuniska o release the bit me ka say ye bro e be a 20 cedis be a 5 cedis at the end of the year and your budget it also includes pay also Ghana sky one you use about 70% ye di tua ban workers ka in this say ye count budget ana majority of the component here for compensation and salary. Secondly, say you can say your my budget BBC also means the office no afina ya take office no. Now usually it's a government officer or better be my office. You can say your studio or near studio. But who say more TV ni computers near the other. It is usually a tier company ni better win a friend non-recurrent expenditure not the amount. Now fi why juma now yeah. Thirdly, OSP no tama yete no ya mano non-recurrent expenditure budget. The friend establishment budget ya money be. Into unlike say Iyoku or Attorney General or Ghana Police or NIB no. say you kasi ama budget a emu bia na obeyi na odi akoto computer emu bia na obeyi na odi set up office no na odi aye bibia nti whilst a oyonko no de sika na de bre no de be ye adwuma nko an no wo de ne de wo yi bi esa de esiesi wo office say the be wo de bi beto cars wo de bi be say but omo no mu tanya say ya tutu ni nyina bia mo nti bia we ente na ode be nti say ka say ya spend even although amount no ye ba no ya calculate sad no e ka say ya spend over 800 million office no Ghana for na chi say scar en sumpo if he says see am no ka say European Union spend 1 million euros. Yeah, the bagan is coming saying. Yeah, almost spend 1 million euros. Yeah, DC
forensics
state of the art forensic lab or OSP. Any the Bruni friend interview rooms. Say you use the word interrogation. Yeah, the interview rooms are my. Let's just all share. In here, come more at the established office no. A dana, there my or see a team move call the other regions near here offices near. And it's kind of Ghana for is at the BNA a penny for move show my Sunni Minister for Finance.
1 million euros,
yes,
13 million Ghana cedis.
13 million Ghana cedis. Just say this year catch you say Omuma is kind of more encounter. I bet me the set up office no. Need me a year Juma was here. It may say SML case no. Now was here forensic work. Yeah, the command another agency taking a bear almost 2 months because now you need tools now the best forensic analysis no. Inti sanoma we on here. See best about na Ghana for mami cars in show. So over SML cry here. You save Ghana over 8 billion. And as you see, I say you are spending about 800 million. In fact, 800 million Ghana so. Ghana for you take her.
What a car?
Of course.
Ghana for you take her.
So
okay. What you are spending 800 million.
Lawyer.
What you are spending 800 million.
Lawyer.
And I just say who Omano Kwa.
Lawyer.
Ejuma Ghana for your fresh CMN say. Ejuma Mamin Kasa. Ejuma your fresh CMN say. You may prevent me in save star. Let him go with. SMN Kwa ya save Ghana 8 billion over 8 billion. You see I spending about 800 million. You take her. And Ghana for Muntio. And your OSP Kwana a woman. Your OSP near setting up Ghana for you setting up so a commercial entity. You may be so as we say, I send 800 million, then why? At the end, I Ghana for you were 8 cases, high profile cases at work court. I know assets are a person recover. They are in billions, excess of billions. I will say recover. Now, see, it me go through these cases at work court. Now, it me we now court if find you more guilty. Sa assets we na yes, I back to the state. And only a Juma more the share and say, now you measure law enforcement, a Juma say, a amount 800 then are there banner. You measure law enforcement like that because you will be a friend of preventive powers. Preventive powers and preventing no be a ukra if you
quantify.
I won't even quantify. Mekaya Juma no customs division. Now omuye auction. Auction, no omuye auction. Omuye no say all the car buy and advance auto car no 20 cities. Now fee duty also chia 50 cities are. And that is about 70 cities. No one but chrono me and chia. Na almost say obana SCZ car no near proton car will be a 5 cities. You buy and first a Juma year and say, yes, sir, because in yes, I'm running trade. Also, yeah, the taxes and duty payable, which means also in Paproni 50 cities and 5 cities. I insist I suspend auction. As is your muya, GR in our say in that year alone, they increase profit by over 300%. Say Juma we are here. And nothing yet is our office and see. But one way you know, the Omogitan, I thought that's why it be more casa, understanding in shedding you, but oh, cheswa, on Jintum. And I yes, young chess, be beer a bayana, Ghana for Begiatum, by the name say, ye dem run a see and ye. Internona ye see, and Ghana for Yampa, and fancy I spend even 1 billion USP profit I dear bad the state in terms of savings and a direct recoveries, you know, Ghana for a son. And now you could the amount for work court. You could swear press a budget more assets. Into yes, you spend this car office no buy office no say spend this car more. Into na it be more chance yes this car share office in my mind. Now with time no will be able to adequate OSP na yete. Let us see.
Ghana way. Makana me sense Subia. SML. Yes, ye tremun ninti. Ena ebema ye sevi. Sasikano. Ye tremunti. Ena ye be sevi. Badie. Etigu ye. Ansa ye be tremunu de ye ntimi ansevi o. Pato trema mi wie. Mi wie na mebusa question. When ntimi ansevi. Tobo. Tobo. Enna OSP ni recurrent expenditure. Brofo. As it is saying. Enu abi ni ye de beto car. Enu abi ni ye de beto computers. Enu abi ni ye de beto we. Enu abi ni ye de tua car. Enu abi ni ye de ye say. Pacho. Sisi ye ti we. Minerals Commission. Ni sika sesa aban de man so de man no hia car. Anya bia sabi eburu sabi anya ado. Minu ye oti we ho no obekwa kwaje car. Ebi. Ode enu abi na beto. Ye can say office no ankasa no da ho no wa ye dormant ada ho din enfie mienu e be hye mfimfia na obi ante ho asa ye ka asem na mo gia ma mo am ho sese no hu eno na ama ya na ma ye agitated no enye mu no office na da ho mfie mienu patro na wo ye adwuma ho
Koso yeseti.
Koso yeti. Mfie mienu na da ho. No ni pani oda no obetimi aye adwuma. Enti samre no. Na den na eko. Samfie mienu na den na eko. Na hwini wa na eko so. Enti. Hwini wa na eko so. Sesemre ya ye wo ho ya sesi ya ye ekoi. Ye pre na OSP. Na OSP. Me only Attorney General I see wentwu about I'm not interested in that one. Go an kase omi onu hye wo mtokuru mu a na o maka o masem. But the fact still remains. Emra na de OSP bae no ntokura ewu mu no ya ahyeda ye ntokuru. Enye wo mu na ye, enye wo ete hei na ye. Kwase emra na nye wo mu na pass ye. MPP aban na nkasa akufo ado da no na ode sa emra ne bae no wo mu hyeda. Eno mu ja santokuro no hyehyem se de be ya won krofo betimi akuri adwane eno no OSP for yet wo mutimi nya ho foko because so hwe ne mranim na ko du court me no lawyer akurugu ye lawyer na judge ne ka che wo say den na wo pre hunyi won hyehye ne kire wo say we wo ko ho ayeden tiji osan akoda ne koma yoku na ono ankasa wo yes United Nations say woman who adwuma no ye but ono na obeye independent no sa tumi no ya mfa ma no ya dane akoma obi foforo ya pompi sika hye ho ye nja sika pompi ye holti adwuma no ye ntena sesa man na ye hyehyɛ no foforo na ye nya no foforo sente sa na ye say sente sa na ye say ye betena ho atena ho ye be pompi sika pompia ye be pompi sa ye be ba be ende te se shraj ye be ba be ye te se yoku na ye se wo montimi mbotawu no ye be ba be dane dodo ona sa na be kwa akoye e bia wo hye adwuma ye fo na no mbenya asem enye omo faulta emra na omo de ba ye no problem wo ho bisa ho se eye den na de betuma ma ye so obi kokum yiye no de ekodu parliament no yesi eno ye yefrim as say ye twen say constitutional review commission de beba be hyem pansa na yetimi akọ na yetimi aba please oh that okay how many minutes
captain
there be ensign me omo nkasa
captain why your analysis nicely and so a conclusion any recommendation going forward you know you're wrong
na na ka say yen hot ya na eno hamo
that be tie and I make a joke
who your lawyer you go now so why are you so
see the point is
that
it's not nobody is agitated. I'm only telling you say you do a very fine analysis then you conclude it wrongly sir, and then your recommendation going forward is so wrong
sir then say
I mean tobase say tie say wo kasa ya yedi my kwan is kasa srawa hwe say etosini wo emramu enunti ya krakra ya gia to mu say unexplained wealth order keke here no we don't have it. But it's for the whole country. But it is not enough reason to say that because of that the institution should be dissolved or collapsed. Then other than Ghana place, Yoko, any other places, because they don't also have all the laws. So what you can talk about? See, me but your recommendation should be that
you are comparing.
Captain, no. Your recommendation
institution.
Your recommendation should be that. Those provisions
security institution. What kind of analogy is this?
It is because you don't understand that OSP is a social security agency.
No.
We are not getting it right.
Please.
I'm saying that your recommendation should be that. Listen carefully. Let me conclude.
Security institution.
You don't know that OSP is a security institution. You don't know this. Onya aware. No, onya aware.
Onya to call back. Make a son or as a onya or stage.
Nadako. Oh, somebody can just say we are lawyer new. I am not yet the auto. You are a lawyer. You are behaving otherwise of your profession. What kind of lawyer? What is TV so? What way are we a lawyer? Who court? Now we lawyer judge and Mukasa. Now we're trying. Now we can cancel for problem.
You can say it me chain and cancel.
Men cancel for cancel for problem. Obi case and I'm the baby I am far home. I was a child. JB in the baby. As someone who came from JB. We are lawyer.
Captain.
Yes, I are the way.
Captain.
JB in the baby on can was him.
Captain.
What's what come as a Captain,
Mami,
who's going to talk about who do a genuine
because that make a Sambia no Casa.
Okay, who can some Denoka?
That's all for them, make a choice.
That's also Casa, I mean, it's all Casa.
The police
on cash. On cash.
I said, show no, would they say, would they now just our Ghana for me? That's in a about show. So now,
let me conclude.
You be Mutrasia and no correct.
Yeah, can.
Yes.
Now, say, to we. Corruption cases are trap at the same memory.
And now they always been a corruption.
What are you talking about?
Yes,
Papa will win no motel.
I don't know.
Did you way back? I don't know. You bet me, I'm on no abayadi and ye. The same thing. What are you saying?
Okay. Tobasi the team. It's not power the team. Look, issues now I can understand your expectation. Saying about this time can it be brave investigate to and kedoma court and anything now meti wasipa but you see investigation it take time. Let me give you just one example. Shraj and Rechia yet say Omar release report to be on the former Commissioner General of GRA Amisha Dai car bin motor ne Toyota no those things. Look me basami from this investigation started from August 2022. Omo conclude only this year in October. And just administrative inquiry. How much more criminal investigation? It takes time and you have to be very meticulous. Kaimu say what we are doing is criminal investigation. I said they call court. Say why new case here you go to court and they will throw you out. And I can understand say we're very expectant, say, but it takes time to do it. What we have done with SML should tell you, if you look at what we have done with SML, and when we go to court, that is where you will see the evidence and the extent to which we went, or the depth of the investigation. And so now what say, look, all the recoveries and all the savings we are talking about, and Kenya investigation OSP Ghana would have still been committed to paying those monies for no work done whatsoever.
What's that investigation? SM investigation.
We got the petition in December 2023. December 2023. So we started this from 2024.
Ghana for
29th December.
SM investigation is the fastest you can ever think of.
Yes.
Fastest.
Yes. Yes, with you. Captain, we started
It's the fastest.
January 2024.
Unim.
I mean, who percent my history now?
Unim.
Yes.
There's no point. No, don't.
When ya every
Makani de every.
be near Sassisua. Na entry say 2023 December. Bisi 2024 December. Na sanka ye twam na ye yentimi twam. Twam me ba. Entina me kan mo say me opinionated.
No.
Na say me opinion dey say na me nyɛ
No, let me explain.
Chief, Omanya yes we no wo. Yenim Ghana how. Oman no yenim Ghana. Baby, I want to
understand the SML contract.
SML contract. SML
Listen, there were periods when the contract, part of the contracts were suspended.
If the president
was terminated,
and the president does not
there were periods when they were suspended.
I'm not saying the OSP.
No,
we are the OSP. I know why agitated.
Nobody's agitated.
The solution is that the should be collapsed because there are certain things that were not done. Meanwhile, it has nothing to do with the OSP. That's how we are conclusions.
OSP as some one I work as a president to Chumna president in Chumwa. Yeah, and then I found. Meanwhile, you was some day.
Chum is different from criminal investigation.
Yes.
But our criminal investigation gives you the authority to cancel it because you just don't cancel a contract. Yes. And after a year, you know, you the nipa, you doing say, Omuna, yes, you read this year.
This year, month, baby.
You read this year, October.
Then we did our press conference. Now, all the press conference, just one.
And it's the fastest, Ghana for it's the fastest investigation you can do. I told her now, I'm on focus on.
But I thought you listened to our press conference. Everything was
and so on. But the
already a president.
Are you can say to what you see?
That be report to the crown good.
Report to me. You see, baby, once we have one-legged discussion.
That be
as someone we are not talking about more and more Jumaya for. Any day why you are not said as someone can that's a month. Yes, what's your OSP now?
What's them now? Why agitated? What's them now? Can open so chair say Obi and Obi no kofa OSP buy na open so be Juma na or yes the mate was what can what there be? Yes, you say a chair Ghana for say OSP no the who can no correct. OSP no for international obligation and you're setting up, but president sooner. You're setting up. Into also the credit to my president or setting. Even if there are weaknesses in the OSP, what matters now is that we are willing to move the OSP forward and work better.
That's it.
And on Ghana for mama CCR. And I gusu aye. The Apache no say OSP no I ban ya boa save a lot of money. And you because save more money. Your cases were court. SML umpa or court 1.4 billion ye chiamomo. And no yanka say ye jaho. Ye say ye court. Near find you guilty or more assets no be ya trace no e be make sure say e be confiscated to the state inti egusu aye adwuma na adwuma no take time me ba me kan e bia nko ye romance can me take 6 years enye no ma bia na ye ka ye airbus case no it take 6 years because na cross border near the adini no ma be pray by in end no it me hwehwe mu hu say Omampenyi na asem no there was no link to him and it ya solve a major issue and a big issue e Ghana so always been a solve that case no yekusu aye adwuma ye hia support ye hia support from other law enforcement agencies say ye adwuma na money laundering na ye ntimi nya ye de mai yoku ensumu mai no muso nkosonye say ye adwuma na hia NIB support ye hia signals bureau supporter e see omo de mai itimi de ye adwuma nti ye koso aye and ye bekoso na aye adwuma no so obi pese you go OSP na fine ye will be a friend of freedom of speech obia would obetimi aka nti ye ntimi nka say we say Captain Smart say ye ngu OSP nti ye issue with it ono so na dwenche o chemu but finally omo make take decision no emo take that decision by the nim say adwuma ne de yeye e na ye koso e press ye mra no ye betimi a hye ne kena na yetimi aye adwuma ne yi nti yana for ye ba ha na asem ye pese ye kan no eto da mu betimi atinsem bebre ba nyini nyina na ye no kre nti so wo hwese ne ya betina ha ye wo adwuma pa o se ye ba yeso ye hu se wo se mo etimi ne mo kasa na ekire mu ne nkoba se one side na de bia mote nti ye ba ya anything about Captain Smart, that was
the first time this also say a mrepi ne ya ete car would be cast Kisi Akufo na appointed no through Gabi. There's no way he can assert his independence and work. So that was one of the things ultimately cancer because of that. Any Kisi.
Let me repeat him now.
Repeating empty.
Ono de me nka say yempam no. Me say yengu office no.
Dabi.
See me dey can antima fa some nsham.
Smart on cast.
Me nyo bia me suru asem ka o. I'm not like those presenters. Me say office na kasa yengu no cancer. Yengu office no yengu no. Na yen hihye no foforo.
Enti da me na ma mento aso. Enti the make say analysis nyina you very good. But conclusion
but consider any cancer mashema no.
Very well. Enti conclusion any results nya o de be no. And na me de bia make say. And na you wrong.
Yeah, na you wrong.
So we can say because they are difficult, there are challenges, there are lacuna. So because of that, they yengu office. And I'm telling you that is not the solution.
What are you talking about? The solution is what? More money.
No.
The solution is what?
See, then it means we have not even diagnosed the problem.
So what is the solution?
The solution is that the honest playing well for Dana Yenin. You pass it. That's the solution you should be preferring.
I think office
because we say law be already. Let me hear. Well, last one person can say. The last thing I want to say is see, office of the special prosecutor. It has come to stay. Say ye nyina drive on the way. If I say that from Ebri Kofodia, you meet an oncoming vehicle. Who said driver from Isufi Kofodia Ebri. Captain Pajeti. Now what the see from say Captain, do you know what it means?
Police for council.
Police for council. And then away.
Now
we slow down. You slow down immediately because when you say Odu Horman, the police will be there holding a speed gun. You slow down. That is the OSP.
Hey, and I said, any question car. SM Chrono credit can share.
Because Chrono born and you can say police.
Oh, I said, okay, lawyer. Oh, my cat was only a lawyer. I am a Casasa. I don't know, can say, I'm a lawyer. I mean, what kind of analogy is this? We are lawyer, you. I said, I don't know, Casanana, on a kind. Yes, on a kind of my example.
Yes,
let us all more. Yes. Just slow down.
Yes.
And I yes, I don't know.
Slow down. Yes.
And I will say to say the budget.
No. What I'll cast any send you police. You hear a plan. You police.
Adako. We are lawyer, Jaisa.
They also a presenter. You know, presenter. They are 9 times too opinionated. Nissan man. China. People position us. MPP now. Independent.
We are independent.
They say one person called their be any some independent. The buy NDC for some MPP for some.
I can't work this once.
We can't do my mayor. No, what you might say, and I want Kana OSP man 800 million.
The amount 800 million.
800 million. The more na here.
I said the amount. So what are you saying?
Salary.
And so salary 800 million.
Was say your salary through him.
How you not a lawyer? Lawyer ni pa na okasa say. Many many go to Ghana for school. When you are down for lawyer that way, you are speaking as if you are a lawyer. Oh, please. Who go when you say? Jai. Lawyer ni pa na okasa say. Oh.